And welcome back to another episode of the Dingbat District Podcast. I cannot wait for this episode. We've got a returning guest, a fan favorite, a family favorite. He's going to be at DCC Thursday, December 26th on Kilkenny at 7 p.m. And January 3rd and 4th, he's going to be at the Best Stand-Ups in Dallas at 7:30 and 9:30. 4 shows in total at DCC. My good friend, CAIN.
Hey.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
It's me.
Can we get an applause break, even though it's a little... Okay.
Thanks,
we have a
man.
button for it. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
It's like hitting a 6 at the club.
I know. No, it's fine. Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Walking on the stage before we haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, Kilkenny Thursday. If you're listening to this when it comes out.
Yeah, it'll be in 2 days at DCC.
Yes, come to Kilkenny. Kilkenny is basically like, it's like almost like an open mic. If you've never done stand-up before, my good friend Kenny Lee is producing the show called Kilkenny, where he's going to have a panel,
right?
Where he sits on stage and people sign up in a bucket to get their name drawn.
Okay.
And they get 61 seconds of stage time to do a joke.
Random people or like our
random
friends?
People.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he's also going to have a couple drop-ins of like people that actually do it. So like I'm going to be one of those like, breaks in between.
Right.
But if you've never done stand-up, it's a good chance to try out a joke for 61 seconds and see if you can do it. But you do have to buy a ticket to participate.
Do you know how much tickets are?
I think like $10 or $15.
That's not that bad.
I'm sure it's on the website.
Go watch.
This like Kill Tony?
What is that?
You know Kill Tony, the Tony Hinchcliffe. He does a show at the Comedy Mothership.
No,
the guy that just made fun of Puerto Ricans at the Trump rally.
Blake, you better watch your mouth.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
Never?
No, this is an original idea from Kenny Lee. This isn't. No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Should I ask him about it?
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah. But I definitely keep that kill. What'd you say, Tammy?
Tony.
Yeah,
Tony.
Kill Trisha. Keep that to yourself because this is
Tony, not Trisha.
He might have copied Kenny, if I'm being honest. But this is a.
What'd you say? Tony what?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
This guy's a thief.
Yeah.
Go after him.
Doesn't sound
Kenny
original
Lee
to me.
Had it first.
Yeah, Kenny Lee, Kill Kenny, come out on that Thursday and come see us. That'll be fun. And if you want to try stand up, you should come out and buy a ticket and participate in the show. And,
but if you get on stage, don't be a little sad if they roast you a little bit.
We'll be nice about it.
You're gonna be nice?
Maybe. We don't know. We'll see. Depends how good or bad you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have a God mic? Can we talk to Kenny about giving me a God mic, and I'll be the nameless, faceless, mean person?
Right. That'll be Kenny's decision.
Okay.
I can't speak on that.
It's like bringing someone into a group message to kick someone else out. Have you ever done that?
I haven't.
Been the executioner.
I'm not a good group message person.
Oh, I hate them too, and that's why they would make me the executioner, is because I wasn't in those group messages beforehand because no one liked me, and no one had my number saved, so no one liked me. So no one knew who I was, and I was just like, "F you, you're done," and then I'd kick them out of the group message, and then I'd leave. And there
That's
was
nice.
I
either never engage or I participate way too much, and so I'm just not a good group chat person.
I hate them to no end. I'll text every person I need to text individually, and then I'll get back to you when I need to. I don't need everyone's responses. Like a family group message. Like my dad will text something from my mom in the family group message, and I'm like, well, now I've got 35 text messages to look at. Yeah.
But the other shows, this January 3rd and 4th, Best Stand-Ups in Dallas. That's
not a competition, is it?
No. So basically, everyone that made it to the final round of Funniest Person in Dallas, we're all going to be on the same show.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be 4 shows total, December 3rd and 4th, 7:30 and 9:30 at Dallas Comedy Club. So you have 4 chances to go to those shows. There's no excuses.
Right.
If you ever have messaged me or seen me and you're like, I got to come see you, you have 4 chances that weekend to come see me.
Otherwise, you're a bad friend, and I'm calling you out right here and right now.
I'm not gonna say, but I'm not gonna disagree.
Have you ever had someone reach out and say like, I'm gonna come to this show? I'm like, dude, don't start this. I know you're not gonna come.
Oh, I'll tell people not to come to a show if I know it's gonna be a bad show.
Oh, I'm right there with you on that, but I just mean like, don't tell me you're gonna come to a show and not come. Like I know you. You're gonna back out day of, and that's gonna make me sad, and I'm gonna look through the audience like, where's they at?
Just don't say anything.
Just tell me you're not coming. I understand if you don't like comedy. I hate my comedy too. Trust me. There's a reason we're comics, and it's because I hate me more than you could hate me first.
But yeah, please come see me. I want you to come see me. I'm not like Paxton,
Yeah, I'd wait a couple years or so, and we'll get better. But that's everyone in the Broccoli Bunch. So Kenny Lee from Kilkenny, Peyton Payne, Taylor Zach Webb.
Taylor P.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who else was on there?
So it's going to be us
Nimesh?
four. The Broccoli Bunch is going to be Nimesh, Zach Webb, Lucia Hardaway, and Danny Tran.
Which show is this?
Best stand-ups in Dallas.
Oh,
That's going to be at Dallas Comedy Club, January 3rd and 4th, 7:30 and 9:30. Link in bio for tickets.
that's a murderous lineup.
You're a plug machine, Kane.
Yeah. Funny CAIN on Instagram. That's FUNNYCAIN_.
And all the motherfuckers, no caps.
Yeah, in all caps when you spell my name, please. I'm tired of telling people.
Right.
It's a stylizing thing.
I had to get on Blake about it. Well, no, I didn't.
That
have
was
to get
once.
On. It was once.
once.
I did have to go in and change it. I did get on you about it, but I told you afterwards, like, hey, he'll get mad at me if you do that.
But I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it's
I
fine.
haven't f***ed it up since.
Yeah.
So.
No, we all know now.
Yeah.
And this is coming out Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So to all my white fans, Merry Christmas Eve, and to all my Mexican fans, Merry Christmas.
You just. What about? I don't get a Merry Christmas.
I said Merry Christmas Eve to all my white fans, and Merry
'cause they'll watch
Christmas
it. Okay.
to all my Mexican fans.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mexicans celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
We stay up till midnight, and then we open presents.
So then you could sleep in.
Yeah. So Christmas Day, like, we do nothing.
Oh, that's so because usually like this Christmas is gonna be nice. Mom's making brunch, and then I'm gonna eat some food, open my presents, and I'm gonna come back here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna sit in my undies and hope Blake doesn't come into the living room and see
Christmas
me in my
Day. Christmas Day. I celebrate Christmas Day like I'm a Jew.
Chinese food.
I go to the movies and I get Chinese food.
Hell yeah.
That's my day.
That's my birthday, which is lamer than Christmas, but that's my birthday. Is I wake up and I go to an 11 a.m. movie by myself.
Ooh, a good matinee.
Exactly. And I sit there with a bunch of old people that are gonna die soon.
Yeah.
And they might die in that movie, and that's a fun bonus point for me. If you rack up 10 dead cards, you get a free movie ticket at the end. It's like a
Like a punch card system. Yeah.
Yeah. If you outlive 10 people, you get a free ticket.
I outlive 10 people like every day.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's all positive. So we were talking about this beforehand. We were talking about pet peeves.
Yeah.
I've got a couple, and I know you've got a couple. Picking pet peeves with you is my favorite thing in the world.
Okay.
So have you had any today that you want to go over? 'Cause I found a couple over the weekend.
I don't have any at the top of my head, but I'm sure if they come up naturally, I'll flip out on you.
Okay, so
Wait, before we get into that,
because
we just talked about Christmas. Every time I come here, I bring you gifts.
And it's one of the main things I love about you.
Yeah.
We're gift giving guys.
So I have some gifts for you.
And I have a gift for you. And Blake, do you still have your gift for him?
I do have a gift for you, Kane.
Oh, we have gifts. All right,
We got gifts.
Cool.
All right.
This first one is not technically a re-gift, okay? This is a prize I won, and this is what I'm choosing to do with it.
Okay. Just a little in between time. There's just a little overlap.
So we have a mutual friend. I think you know him. His name is Mr. Parker Slavens.
Aw, Parky Slaves. Love you, buddy.
I love Parker.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah. So
Miss Slavens as well. Love y'all.
me and
Scott Crisp. Right?
Scott Crisp. We went on Parker's show that he's producing, and I'm looking up the name of it.
It's like
the stand-up showdown.
Yeah, it's like the
stand-up standoff. That's what it's called.
Right.
So it's like a game show that's kind of like Western based.
Is it like did you have to write Western material or?
He plays like this Western game show host character.
Okay.
And it's not improvised, but the show's like made to feel improvised, but you write beforehand for it, but he like shows you a pic. It's kind of like Whose Line Is It anyways?
But he's giving his best Richard Dawson from Family Feud.
Yeah.
He dressed up like fucking Woody from Toy Story.
He wears a bolo tie.
He's walking around shaking hands. Oh, come here, give me a kiss. And
So I went on the show, me, Scott Crisp, and we were supposed to have a third person who I don't know whether or not I can or can't say the name, so I won't.
Okay.
But they dropped out last second, and we had Chris Hansen, who is a very funny improviser here in Dallas, join last second.
Scott Hansen. Okay.
No, Chris
Right.
Hansen.
I
Same name.
Had to make sure.
Not the same guy.
Not the same.
Not the catcher.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
No, he
In
is
his off time, he's very funny.
He's an improviser in Dallas. He is hilarious. He joined the show last minute. No files were in the room. Thank
There you go.
God.
Okay.
You know
That we know of.
Yeah.
They might have been
Well,
in
Chris
the
would have
audience.
sniffed him out.
Chris would have sniffed him out. It was a big room, though. Parker sells out.
So we did that show. I ended up winning, and what I won on this show was this neon cowboy boot.
Hell yeah.
And I think it'd be a great addition to your podcast studio.
Yes, it will.
So
thanks, buddy.
this is for you. And Parker, if you're watching this, I want you to know I appreciated this a lot, but I just think it'd be better here.
Oh, trust me. That's how we got his Crystal Skull decanter in the back over there.
Okay.
Because he won that gift, and he's like, you know what? I think it belongs here.
It does. So, Parker, you get it, and I love you. Thank you for inviting me to your wedding. I had a great time. Paxton was there. We had a great time.
I got drunk.
Paxton got drunk. A lot of people got drunk that night.
Yeah, they must have watered down the tequila, though, because
Yeah.
I had 12. Like, I know for a fact
That's
it doesn't
crazy.
take that many.
Everyone got drunk. Instead, I was crushing the fry bar.
Yeah, dude. They brought an In-N-Out fry bar. That was awesome.
Someone came up to me right before the fry bar got announced. Someone came up to like our group of people, and this is exact quote verbatim. This is what they said. They were like being sneaky, and they were like, "You heard there's going to be a Whataburger surprise?"
Like, you got the lowdown on the info.
Yeah, and we all looked at them. And we're like, "What the fuck is a Whataburger surprise?" And they're like, "I don't know," and they just walked off.
Just that one little kid that knows everything in high school.
It was a fry bar, and the fries weren't even from Whataburger.
Oh, it was just a fry bar?
Yeah, it wasn't even in and out. It was, I don't know where the fries were from. It was just a bar of fries, but it was a variety of fries. There was garlic parmesan fries, sweet potato fries, regular fries.
They did it up.
Yeah,
That's-
and a array of sauces. There was
I am a dip queen.
There was
I need my-
there was a curry ketchup. There was a regular ketchup.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they went crazy. The Slavins. Wow.
I know they had more than that, but they had curry ketchup and they had ketchup.
Bro, they had a fry bar. They had a coffee bar. They had an
They did
open
have a-
bar of alcohol.
Yeah.
They had a live band. They had a DJ.
And that DJ was going off. Speaking of Kill Kenny, Kenny was obsessed with this guy, also wearing a bolo tie.
The dude that was DJing was live spinning like actual 12-inch LPs. Like this dude was going crazy.
Blake, I swear to Christ, all you would see is Kenny would disappear. We'd all be eating the little appetizers, and we'd look over, and Kenny is staring at us from the DJ booth going,
Because the song choices were crazy. Like
He
they
knows
were
what he's
They
doing.
were so good. And we were all waiting for more of those mini beef Wellingtons to come out. Oh.
Were the songs nostalgia good, or were they just like fire tracks?
No, they were just fire choices.
all around, hitting on all barrels, rap songs into country music, into fucking old rock. Like, he had
Bro,
everything.
transitioning from like Goo Goo Dolls to Charlie XCX to like just super deep cut like rap tracks. He was on one.
He was
that
on
night.
one.
Yeah,
We should have got his info.
for sure. We'll get it from Parker. But
get it from
Parker, great wedding, and I love the boot.
Yeah, and I wish I remembered to do the voicemail thing. Well, I'd never seen that before, and I completely forgot to do it, but you, like, left a voicemail for them to go check. Did you do it?
I didn't. I got nervous.
Okay.
A lot of people did do it though.
Okay, now I feel a little bit better having not done it.
Yeah.
But that does lead me into my gift for you.
Wait, I have one more for you.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a special little boy.
This is from the first show I ever produced. I know last time I brought you this Christmas one, which is fitting for like now.
Right.
But this is the first one I ever did. It was an all Mexican lineup. It was
Hell yeah.
around Mexican Independence Day weekend. And it's all Mexican comics. Some of the best people: Kevin's, Dianda, Hector Cifuentes, Tony Campion, Dante Martinez, who's only half Mexican. People don't know that. Lily Lopez, Steady Eddie, and Diego Texas Chuckle Morales.
Hell yeah.
And,
Dante, don't forget, you're only half.
He's half Mexican and half, I think, Guatemalan, I want to say. But if I f that up, Dante, please correct me. But yeah, and I got everyone to sign it. So this is my gift for you.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Another addition to the wall.
I can't wait to hang this one up. This one's awesome. And we also always love putting on the people that put it on for us at home. So y'all go check out his stuff. Have you thought about doing anything with that one spot that Hector did? I can't remember the name of it, but
Strange Ways in East Dallas.
yes.
I am in talks with a bigger name in the comedy scene about maybe doing shows there, but it's kind of secret right now and not official.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Well,
maybe.
follow him at home so you can
Yeah.
follow up on that.
And
But
also
here's-
for upcoming shows, I can't announce it again because it's not official, but be on the lookout. I possibly have something very big coming in February.
Hell yeah, so check that out. Also in February, come back out to DCC because I've got the first re-stint of the Laugh It Off show. That'll be my second one. I've got a 6-month contract to do bi-monthly, so I'll be there February, the 4th month with April and June. So y'all come check that out.
Hell
but
yeah.
instead of listening to my shows, I got you your present.
Okay.
And this is also an amalgamation of also messing up your birthday. So for those at home, I got him an MF Doom t-shirt that was really cool. I've worn it on the podcast. Y'all go watch those episodes.
You're not going to let him open it? You're just going to be like, yeah, I got you this.
I haven't told anything yet. It's not an MF Doom t-shirt.
Okay.
But what had happened is I guessed on the size and I guessed wrong. And also, thankfully, I didn't guess exactly right because I washed it one time and it got a size and a half smaller. So that's awesome. But I went with the MF Doom thing to re-break that. So as soon as you open that, it's pretty cool. This one you don't have to open up as much. It's just kind of for all those. But I was sticking with your vein of always bringing comedy posters. And we were talking about posters in general because I know you have some space coming up in your new place.
Oh, this is cool.
But I got and found these. I think they're canvas material, right?
Yeah, they're canvas.
Okay, that's
so
fucking
for
rad.
the audience at home, these are basically like I've seen the companies that make these. They're like basically like they look like receipts, but they're album
yeah.
covers with the tracks on them. And it appears that these are the MF Doom albums. So we got Food, Mad Villainy, which great album.
I need to go check that one out.
Yeah,
I've
please
been told that a
listen to
million
that
times.
one. Doomsday, which is I think this one's the first album, and then So Operation Doomsday was the first album under like the MF Doom name, and then MF Doom he was crazy, where he would rap under different names.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this album, Food, is from MF Doom.
Right.
And this album, Mad Villainy, is from a different person named Mad Villain, but they're the same person.
Right.
And both of these albums came out the same year in 2004.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they're both considered like really, really like classic albums.
Oh yeah, buddy. That's awesome.
This was the last MF Doom album under that moniker, and actually this one wasn't even listed as MF Doom. It was just under Doom.
Oh. Oh
yeah.
man, that is so ominous knowing that was the last album too.
This is just like a comic cover. That's really cool. That's not an album. I really like that one. Oh, and then this is a Scarface, which is Czarface. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's him and this other DJ. They do like collab stuff.
Yeah, I've seen Czarface. They used to really represent him on Your Mom's House, I think.
Oh, that's
Tom's
badass.
a big fan. But
yeah, Doom did a lot of work for like Adult Swim as well.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would perform at like their festivals and stuff. Which again, you don't know if it was actually him or not because the whole thing with Doom was like that it was a character, and like that's why he wore the mask, so you could never really tell.
Right.
Actually,
were all of them characters, or was like Mad Villain? Like,
that's a different character.
So I get that, but like, were any of these like him? Was any one person him?
No.
Okay, so they were all just stints of variations of him. Okay.
Basically, what happened is he had a record deal. Him and his brother, they were like a rap duo.
Mm-hmm.
And his original rap name was like Zed Love Z or something like that. But then his brother died.
Oh. Okay.
And it kind of like broke him.
Right.
And he ended up like losing his record deal. So he came up with the MF Doom character as like this super villain that was going to take over rap music.
Okay.
And so that's how like the Doom character came about.
Where is he from? Like he's not New York rap, is he?
Technically yes, but I think he was born in like Europe or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm not that versed into MF Doom. I know a couple songs, but I wouldn't like. Does he have an accent? Like if he spoke.
If you heard him speak, I wouldn't call it an accent, but it's definitely like a distinct voice.
Oh, okay, so it's got, for lack of better terms, he's got his own twang to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those interesting ones for sure.
Blake, do you have your present ready?
Yes. I was just posting the picture on Instagram.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, and then, those are just the frames for all of those.
Okay,
so you
that's
don't
what
have
I
to worry about
figured.
those. Yeah.
I'll put this down right here. Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Of course, buddy.
These will be going up in my new place.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. True Romance. Oh, hell yeah.
Were we talking about that on the last episode with him, or is that just a great pick?
No, I bought that at Big Lots a while ago because it was $5, and I'd been saving it to give to somebody, like one of our guests. And I remember CAIN telling me at the Pulp Fiction movie that he had not seen True Romance before.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, perfect.
Yeah. A little behind the scenes. The three of us and Ihoma went to go
Episode coming out
watch.
soon, too.
We went to go watch Pulp Fiction at the Texas Theater on 35 millimeter.
Not only was that so fucking cool, but I just love the Texas Theater in general.
I was there yesterday.
Oh, really? What'd you go see?
Daft Punk made they made a movie with their album Discovery back in like 2003.
So they overlaid their album to the movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
And,
what's the name of this movie? I want to see this.
Introspecta 5555.
Was it good?
It's so fucking good.
I want to see it.
So it came out in like 2003 or 2004 with the album, but they remastered it and they put it into theaters like for just this past weekend only.
No kidding.
Yeah. But it's like
it's not this one, is it?
Yeah, it's that one. I don't think it's in theaters anymore, but that's what I saw yesterday.
No kid. This is awesome.
Because I saw that, and then I saw Interstellar. They
So this one has a very similar name.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, this one it's I guess it's technically an anime. It's made by the same animation studio that made like Dragon Ball Z and shit like that.
I was gonna say it looks vaguely like
but
all
like
of those.
there's no dialogue in it. There's no talking. It's just the animation with the entire album playing. But you still get the full story.
Right.
It's so good.
I missed up on watching it, but there's a country kind of folksy artist that did the same thing on Netflix, Sturgill Simpson, and this was his first album where he went to like rock and blues rock.
Yeah.
So it's not his country shit, which, I mean, even when he was country, he was really just a fucking acid hippie. That's all it was.
Okay, hell
and it
yeah.
was just like with a acoustic guitar rather than being a country band. But he did the same thing, and I think it was called like Fury into Fire. Did you ever watch that, Blake? It was, yeah. I should have known who I was reaching out to on that one. Not an anime dork.
I do love Daft Punk.
Okay.
I love Daft Punk too. I'm not a big anime fan, but I love Daft Punk, and so it's crazy. I've been all right. This is gonna get real weird real quick.
Let's do it.
Do y'all believe in angel numbers?
You know, I don't know if I do, but I'll catch some numbers every once in a while. Like, okay, now I'm starting to feel like I have to believe this,
Right?
Because I'll catch the same. Like it's just the 3 ones, right?
I mean, it's as many as you want. I mean, not as you want, but like whenever you catch like a sequence of numbers in a row, like that's basically like what it is.
I meant like the 3 numbers. Like it doesn't go into like 10-10, right? That's not like an angel number.
I mean, no.
Right.
So like, there's a couple where like I'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 a lot, or like numbers that are in sequence.
Right.
2, 3, 4, shit like that. But for the most part,
so it's not even the same ones.
Yeah, sometimes. But for the most part, it'll be like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, whatever. Right.
Right.
So I've been seeing a lot of like angel numbers recently.
Ooh, let's guide the mystics to the meaning of your angel numbers, CAIN. Which ones have you been seeing?
I've been seeing a lot of 111s, a lot of 333s, a lot of 555s.
Okay, so the 111. The 111 angel number is sending you manifestation invitation. This number sequence knows that your thoughts quickly become your reality, so it's more important than ever to pay close attention to. They had a typo. I didn't. Than ever to pay close attention to your ideas, beliefs, and feelings. What negative thought patterns have you been carrying around? What negative thought patterns have you been carrying around, CAIN?
I can't say that on the pod.
Fine. Okay.
I can't say that publicly, man.
How have they been holding you back? A positive new beginning can material. Okay, this one's getting kind of. Let's go find a fun one.
No, hold on. But okay, this 111 is very important. I got a phone call the other day from a number that was literally 10 ones in a row.
How is that? Like that's. Not
I don't know. I took a
I've called
screenshot.
that number a million times.
It was 1111111, and I saw it, and I was like, I just got to take a screenshot. I'm not gonna answer, obviously. I was like, I got to take a screenshot. Like that's literally the universe calling me.
It was probably Christopher Walken.
Why would Christopher walk? Wait,
because he was the god in Click. The movie Click.
He was the god in Click.
What a fucking reference!
I knew that's what it was too, but I was like, I don't remember what movie Christopher Walken was God in.
Should have gotten you could have gotten that pause remote thing.
I do want to click remote.
I didn't pick up.
I didn't either because that was very far.
Okay, but this is the story of how I went to go watch this Daft Punk movie. Obviously, like I love Daft Punk, but I've been seeing a lot of like angel numbers recently, and I like a fucking psychopath. I've been taking pictures every time I see them.
So your phone is physically heavier now.
Look at this. at 9:55 on a Thursday night in my truck. It was 9:55, 55 degrees. So that was 5, 5, 5, 5. It was like, oh shit, there's 4 5s in a row. Like, it was just like, whatever, no big deal. I get home and I get an Instagram ad, Interstellar 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm like, well, that's just.
Now I have to go.
Yeah, so I got to go see this movie now.
And it turned out good.
It was so good. And it was Daft Punk. I love Daft Punk.
So there's no dialogue or anything to it, but it just plays over to the music. Like, what's the plot of it? It seems obviously it seems sort of like Interstellar.
I don't want to say too much with and spoil it, but basically, there's this alien planet, and there's this amazing rock band that is, you know, they live on this planet, and they get kidnapped by this evil dude that owns a record label, and he brings them to Earth.
This sounds like when Kiss made cartoons.
No, it's so much better than that. Bro, fuck Kiss.
No, hey, fuck you.
Fuck Gene Simmons.
Kiss was my first concert, and they're okay. Their pyrotechnics are pretty rad, but their music's just okay, but they got 3 songs.
The opinions that I have on Gene Simmons can't be said publicly, but
What's the tongue?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
All
right.
But
Just know that this podcast is going to get way better once you stop watching, technically.
Yes. So basically, yeah, this alien band gets kidnapped, and their memory gets erased, and then they get put on Earth by this like evil record label owner, and he like
Very Gordy.
Yeah, he disguises them as humans, and they like perform for people of Earth, and then trouble ensues, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
There's always got to be something.
But man, the music is so good.
Have you ever heard their live album?
Yeah. Alive 1997
Yeah.
and Alive 2007.
I can't remember which. I think 07 was the one that I'd always go back and listen to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'll listen to it from like the very beginning.
Yeah,
to
it's
the
good.
end.
Man,
Yeah.
I love Daft Punk.
Okay, so here's my problem with angel numbers already. I scrolled down to the 4444 because that's the one I've been seeing, and it's too fucking close to the 111. Your number indicates that you're on the right path, even though you don't know it yet. You may be feeling through, but pushing through a huge boulder uphill with no end in sight. That made no sense, but you figure out what I was trying to say.
What about 666?
That's
That's the one. That's the one I keep on seeing.
Well, that means you're the Antichrist, Blake, and you're on my team, so I guess I'm doing well.
That's good.
Yeah. Please don't say anything in Latin. Okay, well, that was some time to pull out some Latin that I never knew you knew.
I don't know Latin.
Darn it. Be better, Blake.
Yeah,
Why
y'all
don't you
gotta-
know Latin?
Y'all got to set up your bits better, man.
I know Blake and I were just talking about earlier the double dutch that we were able to get on one clip.
It's pretty good, but we can't use the clip.
Yeah, we can.
888 means like abundance, I'm pretty sure.
This number isn't a coincidence. It's an indication that you increased abundance will soon be yours. There you go.
See, I look shit up.
You're educated.
There's a meme. It's a Lord Farquaad from Shrek,
Right.
and it's him pointing. It's like, you know, at the end of the movie where he's like, they've fallen in love with whatever. I forget what he says exactly.
Right.
But there's a meme where it's him pointing, but the numbers or the letters or the words that
Right.
the caption that it's written is the paranoid schizophrenic has seen a pattern in numbers. And every time I see angel numbers, I think of that, and I'm like, fuck you, Lord Farquaad.
I do that all the time. Like, I see a pattern. You're like, stop it. Just stop trying to find patterns in everything, Paxton. Just go fucking memorize a train schedule or something, you big stupid.
You know, it's funny. I keep on getting in my AI algorithm clips of AJ Soprano and doing his podcast, and I'm like, oh fuck, he really does look like Paxton.
Yeah, we got roasted on that clip that go follow us on Instagram, Dingbat District Pod. We had one clip go viral recently with Scott Chris talking about Ken Allen the monkey or the
that's
orangutan.
such a good clip.
So
that
fun.
episode is hilarious. I love Scott Crisp.
Please go watch that episode number 50. Very fun to have him on, and then we're going to have him on in the future. But someone posted under that clip, and you're like, whoa, who knew Dave Grohl and AJ from the Sopranos had a fucking podcast together? I was like,
Wait, so the kid that plays AJ Soprano,
does have a podcast.
he has a
now.
podcast now?
Yeah. It's not with Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
That's what their dig was at me. But yeah, it's with, What's her name? Do you know her name?
Meadow Soprano.
Yes, whoever played Meadow.
Oh, really? So it's them together.
Yeah, and they're. I
Wow.
don't think they talk about that at all.
That's actually really funny. So I've never seen The Sopranos, and I just started watching it from the beginning. I just finished season 1.
I was gonna say, Kane, that's your show.
Yeah, it's so good.
I just started watching it too.
I just started watching. I just finished season 1. I called my friend the other day, and I told him on the phone. I was like, I don't know if anyone's ever said this before. Might be kind of controversial. Really good show. I like it a lot.
You know, people might get mad at this.
Yeah.
I feel like they did a really good job.
Yeah. But it's funny you bring that up because I kind of wanted to talk about this. I've been having a real like Tony Soprano winter.
I was gonna say, if anyone in this scene is a Don,
no, not in that way at all.
medallion.
It's been a lot of like anxiety attacks and like cured meats, you know.
Anxiety attacks and watching ducks.
Yeah, anxiety attacks, cured meats, a lot of cold pastas.
Trying to bang your psychiatrist.
Yeah, well, why not? When she looks like that, and it's not Carm
What a show!
bitching at you. At home.
Hey, don't you talk about Carm, all right?
I love Carm, but she's never not nagging.
I love her. Oh my gosh! Every time like she pops up on screen, I'm like, dude, what a wife!
What
That's
a
white
woman.
lady. That's another white lady for Kane.
She's Italian. Yeah.
That counts. They're white.
Are Italians white? This is the great debate. I say yes, so I can still make fun of them.
Yeah, of course. They're 100% white unless... Here's the only time they're not white is in a situation where you find one of those white guys, a capital H white, and he starts bringing up the Moor Empire. If you meet one of those guys, fucking run away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get you to his clan rowdy in fucking Beaumont, Texas. That's what's trying to happen.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, they probably wouldn't go after you, big guy.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Christopher Walken scene in True Romance, which you have not watched. That's why I
Yeah.
got you the DVD, where he talks about the Sicilians and the black guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to actually
Don't spoil
reference
that, man.
No,
I
it's
haven't seen it
it's
yet.
yeah. You're gonna text me about that. Like, I can't believe you
And
referenced
the
that.
ball's on you, Blake, to assume I have a DVD player.
You know, Kinsey Ford said that too.
And you want to know something? I do have one. All right. I have a vintage hi-fi system in my room, and I have a 400 disc DVD player.
You know
But
why?
you didn't know that.
Yeah, but you didn't know
No,
that.
I knew that, and you want to know why? Because you're a real motherfucker, Kane.
Thank you, man. I knew.
All right, just suck his dick, why don't you?
But speaking of Christmas, Blake and Paxton text me, and they're like, "This is our Christmas special. Bring an ugly Christmas sweater." So I did, but it does not fit me.
Yeah, and I'm also quick to bail on a plan.
Right. So I'm gonna show y'all the ugly Christmas sweater, and I want Paxton to wear it because it'll fit him. I made this in like the 10th grade.
Now
So
I'm afraid.
I have this in my tote bag. This is a Chromacopia tote bag from Tyler the Creator, new album. Go listen to it.
Very fun.
Also go listen to GNX by Kendrick Lamar.
It's sticky season.
What do you mean you're quick to bail on? You know, you dressed up like a fucking girl one time for this
That is true.
podcast.
But, you know, that's something I've always wanted to do, quietly. Yeah. And you don't know if that's the truth or not. Say what you will, but my ass and calves would look great in heels.
It says ho ho ho.
Jesus Christ.
It's elves throwing money at a stripper, and it says ho ho ho.
You know, Kane, I was going to have to be an asshole and not wear this, but until you pulled this out, now I definitely have to put this on. This is great.
It's great, isn't it? And I have pictures of me when I was skinnier wearing that. I'll send that to you later, Blake.
I know. I'll put it in the episode.
Yeah.
You said you made it in 10th grade. Did you make it in, like, 10th grade, like, school? Like
I didn't make it in class.
Okay, I was going to say, because we'd make Christmas sweaters, I think, one point in school.
Yeah, no, I don't think they'd be okay with me making that in class.
That's what I was going to say.
And I'll wear this hat, and this will be the Christmas episode.
Exactly. So Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Shit. Damn it. Got stuck in my herb. Ow. This is just gone. Fucking. Everything got stuck. My hair probably looks like shit. But there's a lady dancing. Look at that. You really were going to be a fashion designer, Kane. We were talking about that. Where were we at the other night?
I don't know. I bring that up a lot.
We were talking about how you were going to be a comedian. There was something else.
Oh, there were so many
wrestler
paths in life I
and a
could have
fashion
taken.
designer. Actually, let's go back to that. What you said that there was like an actual path to you being a wrestler at one point in your life. What is that?
I just liked wrestling a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said that and you dropped it was at Backdoor. You said that at Backdoor like I was in talks with the manager.
No, not in that way. I just meant like I watched a lot of WWE growing up.
Right.
And it was like, something I thought about as a kid where I was like, I could do that.
We do all know that and steroids is all you need to be in the WWE.
Yeah.
And the ability to shut your mouth when Vince McMahon gets a prostitute to shit on his chest.
Yeah, but he's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore.
So
You're
he's got to deal with Triple
Isn't it
H.
his wife? Oh, no, it's Triple H.
Yeah,
I think it's his daughter.
Yeah. Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
She is
She's a nice lady.
No, she's not even part of the company anymore, but she's
really?
married to Triple H.
Yeah.
She
really?
She stepped down whenever her dad came back as the CEO like a couple years ago. And then when he got taken down again, she never returned to the company, and Triple H became the chief of creative.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was spending all of the WWE. There's a reason it dwindled, and that's because in the teens, he was spending the WWE money on getting strippers new titties.
Hey, man.
I mean, I'm right there for it, but
it's a good tax write-off.
It costs to be the boss, all right? No, his wife, Linda McMahon, is not running anything. She's actually part of Trump's cabinet right now.
I knew that.
So,
what is she doing?
I
in
love
Trump?
our American political system. Let me just be the first one to say that.
Have you been on TV ever? Good. You get to run shit now. Good job.
Are you a terrible person? Well, come on down to the Trump cabinet.
Yeah.
We accept all scum. Oh, I hate
I
her.
could have told you that's what she looked like. She looked like every lady at a PTA meeting. Or actually, I'll tell you exactly what she looks like. There was I was fishing.
She looks like cocaine residue.
I bet you that's what Joan Rivers used to look like before all of the plastic surgery in the world.
Oh, man. R.I.P. Joan Rivers. I love that lady.
Oh, I do too. She was the best. Oh my God, she looks exactly like a lady that I was fishing in where my parents lived, and if you lived there, you were allowed to go fishing there, and if you didn't, who gives a shit? You just go fishing there. And then this lady walks out with her old, decrepit husband that's like 137 years old, I guarantee it, and told me and my friend Brett we weren't allowed to fish there, and then we started throwing rocks and turtles into her backyard, just fucking with her.
Why are you throwing turtles?
Because they'd let us pick them up.
Wow. What do you mean they'd let you?
Yeah, you just walk up to a turtle. If they don't bite you, you can pick it up.
I think that's animal abuse.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You don't
that's
chunk
that's
it.
definitely abuse. I mean, you threw it.
Yeah.
Now you just got peed on.
What do you mean they let you? It's not like they can agree to that.
They
You're
can
just
bite.
You're a bigger thing than them.
Damn right, they better know that.
Like, my dog doesn't always let me pick him up, but sometimes I pick him up.
Yeah, sometimes he bites you. This turtle didn't bite me, so I chunked him into her yard.
Yeah, because if you pick them up a certain way, they can't bite you.
Well, I was a dumb young man.
I knew a kid in middle school that spray painted a cat.
What? What color?
Yeah, what color?
Blue. And we asked him why. He was like, I just wanted a blue cat.
All right, yeah.
We should do that to Zeus.
No, you leave my fat little boy alone. We can't abuse him like that.
Yeah, don't.
That's
do
only
that.
for the turtles.
Don't spray paint your cats.
See, but it all came back around. Now we're just really caring for the turtles and making sure straws don't go up their nose. See, it all goes full circle.
I don't think anything we do affects the environment. You know, major conglomerate companies are going to do whatever the fuck they want. How does me using a paper straw justify the BPA dumping oil into the ocean?
And that's why we poop on company time.
Right.
Because, well, I won't say that out.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
What else do you feel? What else do you feel in your heart, Kane? What else has to be known?
Nothing, man. I'm just some cool guy, you know. Just, you know, I'm out the way. I like to do stand-up comedy. That's about it.
So we were talking about pet peeves earlier.
Right. Let's get into your pet peeves.
And so I got to build a little context. I went to go hang out with my girlfriend, Kylie. And
Ooh.
yeah, it's nice. It's okay. She makes me cookies sometimes. It's great.
No.
Why don't you bring any home?
Oh, she all the cookies she's making right now is for her big Christmas order that she has to get done by. She had like 600 cookies she had to make over a weekend.
Damn.
Yeah,
We
but
do that with the big ass oven.
that and her twin sister helping, and they're just constantly moving.
Yeah, what's her kitchen setup like?
They have a huge kitchen.
How many burners does she have on that stovetop?
I think it's a normal 4-top burner, but it's also she's renting it, so we can't. It's not hers to say. But we were there, and I'd been forgetting about my redneck ties to the world. I hadn't been around redneck people in a while, and then we spent 5 to 7 hours at a Target in Eastland, Texas. That's my pet peeve. That's spending that much time.
That's too long?
No, just being in that place. Eastland, Texas.
Oh, just in general being there.
Just around.
Not even the Target.
Yeah. No, I love Target. I'll go to Target all the time.
So you were there for how long?
A very long time. We were there with 3 women. One was pregnant, one of them had 2 babies.
Would you go down every fucking aisle?
You know we did. Yeah, it took us 30 minutes to get past the $1 section at the very beginning of Target. And then we just went sideways to the Starbucks. We didn't make any ground.
You should have just clocked in, man. You did a whole work shift at the Target.
Yeah. It was really... I didn't do that much of a shift because I just got high and was pointing at people. That's what... my antithesis of a pet peeve real quick, I forgot it was like being around civilians again, i.e. not comics and Blake. Like, anything is funny to these people. It just throw it up in the air and it sticks, dude.
Oh, man. Being around, like, non-regularly funny people is... always interesting to me because either there are 2 types of media. I went to a wedding one time.
Not Parker's.
No, not Parker's. This was a wedding that like I didn't even know the people there. I got invited by someone else, and I was sitting at the table and I cracked a couple jokes and very quickly realized like, oh, this isn't my crowd. But this is where I go. Either I'm going to have fun and I'm going to make everyone laugh at the table, or I'm going to realize y'all aren't laughing at anything I'm saying. I'm just going to make myself laugh the rest of the night.
Everyone here is going to leave thinking I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to think I'm a prick, but god damn it if I didn't bust them a couple. There was some, and I'm saying this from a respectful manner, but there was a lady that surprised me because I didn't expect to see her in a wheelchair. At first I thought she was a child. From the back, like, I could only see her from a distance. Yeah. And I only saw her going, like, past something. So she was just, like, this tall. But she was in a wheelchair. And I didn't expect that. And then she turned the corner, and she was a double amputee, and the nubs were out. And it shocked me. And then my mouth just started going because I didn't know what to do. And she turned the corner, and I bet she saves a killing not buying pants. It just came out of my mouth.
You said those words to her?
Not to her. Jesus Christ, no. As she was going away very quietly to all the people around me. That was just how I had to get out of the nerves of saying.
And you said that to the newly met family.
Yeah, she left. They all left. They're all white trash people too. I'm with my kind.
Do you think she lost them from Vietnam or lupus?
No, she was pretty young. Good segue, pal. Oh, I don't think Blake told you this. He sent me a text on the way back here. I didn't open the picture at all. All I see is a text from Blake. I just matched with a girl on Tinder with lupus.
Was it Selena Gomez?
Does she have lupus?
Yeah.
Is that why her eyes are so far apart?
I don't know, man.
She doesn't have the bad type, I guess.
But she's got Benny Blanco, so that's pretty bad.
She just got engaged, yeah.
Let's see. She used to be my number one, go-to, crush. And then her face got wider than it, not even, bigger as in, not saying she got fat, but, she gained fat. Not even that.
That's the lupus.
Oh, that's what lupus does?
Yeah.
What is... Okay, now I gotta look up lupus. I don't know what lupus is. Oh, man, am I just being rude again?
Oh, Seal has lupus. That's why it looks weird.
He didn't get caught in a house fire?
No, I'm pretty sure it's lupus.
Ah, jeez, I'm just all sorts of wrong.
You thought he survived a house fire?
Yeah, that's what someone told... I think my dad told me that.
Selena Gomez is from Grand Prairie.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what the fuck is lupus?
Well, I have some news for you. No 2 cases of lupus are exactly alike.
Oh, wow. Well, that's always great when you fucking go to symptoms. Let's click on symptoms. Well, you're shit out of luck. Sorry, buddy. We have no idea. Signs and symptoms may come suddenly or develop slowly. Oh, great. So it could happen or it might take a long time. We don't know either. So right now they have 2 sentences of, meh, we have no idea. Great. That's how we've solved lupus. It's just I just don't have it.
I mean, it is what it is, you know? It's more of a vibes thing than anything else.
You're right. Having lupus is a vibe game. Most people with lupus have mild disease characteristics by episode called flares when signs and symptoms gets worse for a while, then improve over or even disappear completely for a time.
Hey, man,
I think I have
just
fucking
keep
lupus.
reading, all right?
I have fatigue, fever, joint pain, stiffness, and swelling. Oh, I don't have a butterfly-shaped rash on my face. Okay, well,
See?
lead with that. Lead with that into intro to lupus. Do you have a butterfly on your face, and did you tattoo it there? No? Well, then go seek help. Don't say, we have no idea what it looks like or what to do to it. Just suck it up.
I think you just have autism.
Well, yeah, we knew that, though.
Do your fingers and toes turn white or blue when exposed to cold or stressful events?
Doesn't that happen to everyone?
No.
Oh, not stressful events, but like the cold.
I don't know.
Well, I constantly have chest pain, but we're not talking about that because then it's not real.
I don't have lupus, man.
Oh, I'm talking about me.
You don't have lupus.
Yet. This is how hypochondria... Oh, that's what they meant by a butterfly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. I thought they were just like... I don't know why my
that's
dumbass
sad.
brain thought...
You were making fun of it this whole time.
I wasn't making fun of it. I was making light of it. We have to be comfortable to talk about these things. See, they said butterfly. They shouldn't have said butterfly. Butterflies are very pretty. And then it's like...
Then what would you call that?
I don't know, but don't fucking, humanize it. Don't heroize it.
A bat?
That'd be pretty rad.
Yeah.
This
Bat's ass.
It does
It
look
looks like somebody sat on her face.
I was going to say, it looks like someone got cheap Batman makeup for Halloween, and then it's just what burned into her face. Ah, poor lady.
Oh, yeah, we did that to you whenever we made my movie.
What?
We put that makeup on your face.
Oh, yeah, you did give me white makeup that turned me into a vampire pirate all at the same time.
You did whiteface?
Yeah. Yeah, I did very bad whiteface.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think all whiteface is bad.
Yeah. Whether you did it or not. It appears...
Yeah, I just don't like white faces.
Well, I'm sorry. I'd change it if I could, but pulling a reverse Michael Jackson might be a problem with some of these people. I mean, go ask Rachel Dolezal. That was a problem when she did it.
Why would I ask that bitch anything? I wouldn't ask her directions to the nearest clan meeting.
Wait, like, was she actually like, this is going to sound stupid, and I know that. Is she actually like racist? I haven't heard anything other than she actually just like, didn't she tell people she was black for a bunch of years?
She's white. Oh my God, this is going to be... Go to her website. She has merchandise.
She has... Jesus Christ.
She is a white lady that thinks that she's black. It's like she paints her face and she does her hair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We should have brought this up earlier to make fun of her. She just looks like everyone from New Jersey. She just looks like trash.
Please look at her merchandise.
Yeah, she looks like one of Tony Soprano's sisters.
No, you got to go to her website. She sells like African paintings.
What?
Does she paint them?
I don't know. Oh, there you go. Oh, fuck. No, scroll up. Original pottery.
Oh, no. It's going to look like all the things from Pulp Fiction in their house. This is her shit?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Art by Rachel. Look at that. That's racist. I don't care what anyone says.
How much is it?
Okay.
It's sold. That's what it is.
Who bought that?
Blake.
If that's my Christmas present, Blake, I swear to God, just go ahead and break it now. Just get rid of all
I already
evidence.
told you this podcast room was your Christmas
I
present.
know. I was making it funny. You ass.
I want to see more of her art. Go to gallery. Let's just see.
Just a black guy holding a candle.
To a white lady. What does that mean, man?
Means Rachel Dolezal has been telling us the truth this whole time. She just wants to be stuffed by a big black guy. We get it. I've seen Michael B. Jordan. I understand. That one's just like, what is going on? Did she go to Africa one time and now it's been her life's blood?
I don't know. I don't know.
She acts like
She's a very talented artist.
Okay, Blake.
Yeah. Maybe don't throw that in there.
Yeah.
Hitler was a great speaker.
Hitler was a great artist.
Yeah, he was.
No, Hitler was not a great artist.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm in the character of Blake right now. That's not me speaking.
I was gonna say
That's
where I draw the
I
line.
was being a sarcastic person. I don't believe that. I don't think Hitler was good at anything.
Maybe walking. He might have been a solid power walker.
I don't know.
He was good at dropping acid.
What?
Yeah, dude, he did a lot of drugs. He was methed out at like
I knew he was methed out.
one of the Olympics. But yeah, he would like.
He was tweaking?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
He was always tweaking.
Real tweaker.
That was the one like during the war too. Like no one wanted him to come. They couldn't stop him though because he was methed out of his mind in the stands,
Really?
just cheering for Germans. Yeah.
He looks like he's
Hitler?
having a seizure.
I wonder if that's something you can look up.
Yeah,
Hitler was a super gremlin. That's cool, man.
but yeah, he did a lot of acid too.
I guess he wasn't in the Olympics.
Imagine Hitler just like pole vaulting.
He's like that Sacha Baron Cohen movie where he plays the dictator and he's running.
Yeah.
He
He just
starts
shoots
shooting.
into the track runners.
Oh, wait,
Why you go to the videos? Why the fuck did you go to Wikipedia?
because I want to look at it. We can't. We're gonna sit here and watch a video the whole time.
Yeah, because you could watch the video of him tripping out on fucking.
That's a good point. Sorry, you're right. I know when I'm wrong.
Oh, God. There he is.
Hitler's Olympics, the dark side of the 1936 Summer Games in Berlin. Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be in Berlin, then the war broke out, and then they were like, well, you can't not have it here now.
Wait, they did the Olympics in Berlin?
In Berlin during World War.
Jesus.
Imagine trying to get to a champion's mindset at that.
I guarantee you hear him down on the field, too. If he's yelling out something, you hear him. Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah. Blake, when we go back and put this out, don't put this one.
Oh, you mean put it in the episode?
I just mean don't put the video of that in the episode.
Put it in the episode?
Let's just not talk about this.
Fucking Blake, before you got here earlier, he was genuinely asking me why he's not allowed to get me canceled. He was asking that of
That's
serious.
not what I said.
Okay, let's run back the minutes, Blake.
Then turn off the Hitler video.
I'm turning it off. I'm exiting it out so we're not. Oh my God, there's so much bad. Hitler to Rachel Dolezal. I forgot we were there. Oh shit.
It's a good segue.
Oh God. Oh, the tabs that we open are gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, my gosh, she's still there.
Oh, and Lupus. Selena Gomez. Hey.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
She is very pretty. Too bad she married a foot of a person.
Yeah, dude. She actually married an actual hobbit.
It's I don't know.
If you don't look at him at all, he looks great. But
He
that's
seems
about
like
it.
a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy, but he's got Frida Kahlo's eyebrow.
He made every song on the radio, so
He did do that. That's how they know each. Ooh, that might be how they know each other.
I don't know how they know each other, but I know he's made more hits than you would think.
Yeah, well, it was said like there's like an 80% chance that he
wrote that song.
from
If
something
it
like
was
2002 to like 2015.
Yeah.
It was over a decade long of time period where
Yeah.
that guy just ruled the charts.
If
I'm
it
sure
was-
he just prints money too. Like,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't even do anything.
If
now.
it was a hit on the radio, he probably wrote it.
It was like that Scott Storch guy.
Oh, Scott Storch is the man.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Did
Another producer.
yeah, he did the piano riff for Still Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he made so much fucking money and lost his mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just smokes a lot now.
Yeah.
Plays the piano.
Well, now, I mean, does Benny Blanco still make music, or is he
Yeah.
retired from that? Because, I mean, the last I'd seen from him was literally just him on Dave, the Little Dicky Show.
No, he still makes music. He made he wrote that Justin Bieber song a couple years ago that was a hit. The one where he was like sad.
Oh, that's most of them after Baby is what it sounded like.
I
There was-
forget what it is. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
There was
Justin,
one album that came out in like 2016, which I did love of JB.
the Justin Bieber shit has gotten really dark as
Yeah.
since all the Diddy shits come out.
What's
Yeah, man.
crazier too is like obviously Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. That one, see, Lonely. See, it says and Benny Blanco.
You
No, I'm
you could
thinking
take
One
those
Less Lonely
headphones
Girl.
off if you want.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the weird thing is like not Benny Blanco, but like Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco were very close, and obviously like Selena Gomez is his ex.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and then like out of nowhere, he just like started dating Selena Gomez. And that's.
I feel like it's different though for Justin Bieber
One less
because
lonely girl.
he's married, like, and he's been married for a while.
I still think that's messed up.
I don't know.
I wouldn't want that from a friend.
Yeah, but at a certain point, you got to look at Benny and go, you got to take whatever you can get, buddy.
I think it depends on time. Like, if you've been not with her for a couple years, you're married to somebody else.
I guess. I don't know.
If it's like the next day, that's fucked up.
Well, I'm not homie hopping with Blake, I guess.
Yeah. We know who not to homie hop with.
Yeah. If you end up in bed with Kylie, I will hurt you. Then hurt myself because how did it come to that? But
how did we get here?
Yeah, Kane, you could write a movie about us in 5 years.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All
what
right.
happened in the Red Room?
All right. Yarrow version of Chasing Amy.
Did I tell you that I told him to go watch that movie, and then he told me he was watching that movie, and like 90 minutes later, he texts me, goes, "Fuck you."
I mean, I liked it up until.
Yeah, the
It got gay.
Part. No, not even the gay part.
I don't
though.
know. I didn't care about that. I liked it up until he was like, "Let's just have a threesome."
Yeah,
and I was like,
"Oh, that's gonna solve the world's problems."
I was like, "That's a weird conclusion to come to."
That's Kevin Smith though.
That's
Like,
Kevin
he's-
Smith.
Yeah.
I will say, even like accidentally, it was the most woke movie in the '90s, and then it just did not hold up well with that one part.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But, I mean-
it still hold up fine.
Yeah.
It's so funny to things just not like watch things not hold up anymore. Like
Yeah,
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I used to love that movie when I was a kid.
never seen it.
I mean, don't watch it. The whole plot of the movie is statutory rape at this point.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no
like,
thanks.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm good.
yeah.
As someone that like loves movies, I have not seen a lot of movies.
Well, you were talking about you want to do a movie podcast.
Yeah, that is my excuse to watch all the movies that are on my list of like movies I haven't seen.
Yeah. I don't know that I'd be able to keep up with that. Like, that would be a very fun
I
thing.
also don't know if I could keep up with that.
I would also just rather, like, I feel like it'd be more fun to just have a movie club in general.
Right.
People
would
just
be
come over to
fun.
one house,
Yeah.
and then, we just all make it happen.
Yeah. It's just we don't live close enough to each other.
Yeah. On
That
top
would
of
be
that,
the biggest problem for me.
right. And, not everything has to be content at this point. I know everything we want to be content, but, like,
It's not even that. It's just like if I could turn it into work,
Yeah.
then I have an excuse to watch these movies.
true. I just also, like, I'm coming out of where all I was doing was open mics and comedy and stuff, and I wasn't having a life. And then I just took a step out for a half a second, and, it might have took me a second to get into my jokes tonight since it was the first time back in a couple days, but fuck me, did I miss not being a fucking comic for a second?
Yeah.
I completely, like, when I started comedy, I was hitting upwards of 14 mics a week.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I had no life, no friends here anymore, barely any cash. I just had enough cash to get gas money to go. And then at that point, you were just hitting because you had nothing else to fucking do.
Yeah.
And back even before the hang, like, you just got off stage and you're like, I don't know any of these people, and they have every right to bully every which way about me, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and go to the next mic.
Mhm.
And then after a certain point, you're like, fuck, I'm burnt out, and
Yeah.
I hate my voice.
Well, it's like the podcast. I feel like every time we do the podcast, like it's like a spark hits. Like we instantly get happier, I guess. Like we both like doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, because both of us are a little bit, more so me than you, because I need to fix it. But around the house when I'm alone and I'm in my happy place, I'm a big grizzly bear. I'm just a curmudgeon. Blake's seen it, and I don't know. Do you think that I'm an asshole to you during the day? Or do you know that, like, I'm just, like, I keep all my energy for this and then I'm done?
No, I just know that we both like our space.
Yeah, we're both recluses.
Yeah.
That's good that y'all know that.
Yeah. Especially with my last roommate, who will be unnamed. But, like, he always wanted to have a conversation. But it was one of those, a dude that always wants to have a conversation but has nothing to bring to a table? He's like, hey, how's it going? And then you're like, he'll never leave, but he'll make you start every conversation. Like, motherfucker.
I don't deal with that.
Oh, God. I mean, he would come out every single day and we'd have the same conversation in that, like, open mics need to get better. And then I'd tell him, like, no, not really. We just need more shows.
Yeah.
He's like, I think if we got people to start buying beer at shows, you're like, at open mics, they'll come more. I was like, no,
No,
I don't think so.
when I come out and have a conversation with you, I usually tell you something weird.
Yeah, Yeah, usually it's something about going in my butt or something going in your butt. But
No,
then,
it's never about that.
oh, horse shit, Blake! Don't
Yeah,
start laughing
horse
now. 'Cause
shit, Blake.
I did ask for dude wipes for Christmas.
That's not even what I'm referencing. It's a lot less. I'll backtrack a little bit.
I hear it's a lot of butt play at the Paxton household.
Yeah, at the Chateau de Chité, we get into butts. But maybe I'm wrong. It's not all butt stuff, but it's a lot of penis stuff. It's a lot of penis stuff.
You always point at me and you're like gay.
Yeah, because I'm projecting. But that's not what we're talking about right here.
That's your insult?
No,
Yeah, it's not a good one.
That's
like me saying hi. If I was insulting him, I'd insult him.
He's like a South Park character from 2003.
It's honestly mostly because I get a little too high, and then I forget that Blake lives here, and then he walks out of the corner of the house. I was like, oh my god, oh hi Blake.
a gay man.
Gay. It's all I can get out in this frame of time. It's like that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philly when he's talking to. Did you ever watch the show?
Yeah.
It's when they were talking to Mac.
Yeah.
Maggot!
Yeah.
What? You turned around.
I love that episode. That is the episode I show people to watch the show.
Well, yeah, don't show him the pilot. We were talking about that on the Zach Marchand episode. I had watched it, and then I had stopped watching it for a couple years, and I went back and rewatched it, and I forgot the pilot is about them saying the N-word, and then also them saying, like...
It's them hanging out with black people at a college.
The first episode?
Yeah.
Well, they said the N-word in it. I remember blatantly. But, like, not the black guys. Like
No, like they say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Charlie says it.
What
I
was
think
the
Charlie has said it twice in the show.
I think the
Really?
name of the episode was like The Gang Gets Racist.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was the pilot.
The pilot. And then they signed up, and you're like, 9 seasons.
It's crazy.
Well, they almost canceled it, and at the last second, they renewed it. And whenever they went into the second season, Danny DeVito's daughter was a huge fan of the first season, and she told her dad, like, hey, like, you should get on this show. And that's
Right.
how Danny DeVito ended up getting on the show.
Yeah. FX basically told them like they needed a star
Yeah.
for like season 2 onward.
They did the same thing for him in Taxi. Like, it was supposed to be a completely different person in that show in the 70s, Taxi.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up. It was supposed to be someone completely different. Then Danny DeVito came in, and they said he was, like, legitimately 50% of what they needed. They just wanted a taller man.
Yeah.
But that was exactly the vibe they wanted, and then they just gave him...
Gave him a stool.
Yeah, they gave him a stool, and they gave him a box up at the top of the stage that he sat up above everyone, so he, like, felt...
An apple box.
But not even that. It was like like in old school works and stuff like that, you have a place where you go check in and clock in.
Yeah.
It was like that, but he sat upstairs in an office that he overlooked the whole...
I've seen the show.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was telling Blake what he's seen. But it's a really good show. I started going back and watching it.
I did a lot of cocaine one Christmas, and I watched that show. I watched like 2 seasons of it.
Jesus Christ, Blake, what a way to start a sentence.
I was going to say, what an intro to a story.
I did a lot of cocaine over Christmas. Andy Kaufman, kind of overrated, in all honesty.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's
crazy you would say that.
Tony Danza.
Wait, that's Danza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judd Hirsch.
Oh, what is she in? I've seen her before.
Taxi.
Yeah, you're starting to get it. Fuck, I can't-
You know, Danny DeVito was a hairdresser before he was an actor.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess he spent a lot of time working on this. I
That
can't
was
talk
like a-
shit, but
That was a big thing for men in like the 60s to be hairdressers.
really?
Yeah. John Peters, the guy that got murdered for the Sharon Tate murders, he was her hairdresser. They're all womanizers, too.
Say that again? The guy that got murdered for the Sharon Tate murders?
Yeah, the guy that was with Sharon Tate whenever...
He was the
Oh.
one living in the house with Sharon
he
Tate.
was her
Yeah.
hair.
Gotcha.
He was like a celebrity hairdresser.
When the children of Manson went and murdered.
Yeah.
Is this like 60s code for these were all the gay men and they were just all hairdressers and no
No,
one
they
talked
were,
about
they
it?
No,
were
no.
womanizers.
They were fucking these women.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Warren-
So
Warren-
Don't Mess with the Zohan is real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look up the movie Shampoo.
I had a buddy growing up, and his dad was a hairdresser,
Oh, yeah?
and that man
Got around?
Man, he got more ass
Look
than the toilet seat.
Shampoo movie
Right.
with Warren Beatty. Warren Beatty, this dude fucked everybody. From like 1960 to 1990, he fucked every famous woman.
Yeah, I was just hearing about a lady that was maybe even married to Warren Beatty at one point, but that was the context of the story is they were talking about how Warren Beatty fucked every single...
Yeah.
That's Warren Beatty?
Yeah.
Oh. That is not what
Men used to be gay. That was the thing.
they're still pretty gay.
But it worked.
Yeah. It's called Metro.
Well, they did his hair up for this movie. His hair didn't usually look like that, but
There's a lot of dudes now that are still like gay for
All right.
women.
I'm sorry, they were still gay for what?
There's a lot of dudes that are like gay for women, and I know that's like a weird like phrase, but like I've seen it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say his name, but a family friend of ours, we were always like, "There's no way that guy isn't gay."
Yeah,
because like
there's a lot of women, and especially I know some personally, like they just are into like not an actual gay guy, but like all the characteristics of a gay man.
yeah, Twinkie dudes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've talked about Kylie before, but she dropped a bomb on me 2 nights ago in that, like, she's dated 4 or 5 guys that have turned out to be gay after dating her. I was like, God damn it.
Well, you've dated a bunch of lesbians, so what's the difference?
No, I've tried to date lesbians, and then I figure out they're lesbians. Oh, no, that's not true. I have turned a couple lesbian.
Exactly. Y'all are made for each other.
Yeah, it works. We're the turncoats.
I can't wait for both of y'all just to admit that y'all are gay. And y'all can quit this facade.
I wish I could. I wish that was what all of this was coming to. It's like, oh, I'm just gay. It's like, oh, cool. Then I get to be around dudes all the time. Conversation's going to be easy for a while. Awesome. But no, life couldn't be so simple.
I don't support that. I love women. Let me rephrase this. I love gay guys and women. I love gay people in general. Shout out to y'all. That's not me.
I don't think it's too late for hairdresser school, Paxton.
I bet they make fucking bank, dude.
Hey, the good ones do.
I probably wouldn't be me. Never mind. I would make enough money to survive.
I think with any industry you get into, it's just like, I mean, there is a certain like threshold of talent, and then it's just getting lucky.
Yeah,
right.
It's, creating clientele, building a fan base.
I know. I need this fucking company that we're doing to take off.
It's just getting really good at a skill. When you can get really good at a skill and you can start to showcase it, then you can start naming your price.
Yeah.
I was. Did you send me something Hunter S. Thompson related, or did I find it on my own? Like today, did you send me something Hunter S. Thompson?
No.
Okay. So I was watching this like Hunter S. Thompson like intro special they did on like an NBC News platform, and I loved it so much. He just lives in the middle of Kansas. He's got this awesome red like 1975 coupe, and he's just driving around drunk as shit. They say this on the news that he's had all of the drink that he's going to have for the night, and he's driving around the news reporter in the van, in the coupe.
It was actually Colorado. He lived in Woody Creek.
Oh, it's Colorado? I thought he was born in Colorado.
It also, like, at that time, it wasn't illegal to drink and drive.
No.
It was just, like, kind of frowned upon a little bit.
I found out the other day that in Minnesota or Michigan or one of those two up there, you're still allowed to get 3 and be, like, after the 4th, you're like, all right, Miss Patty.
That's funny.
We're taking your keys.
The Midwest is such a funny place.
But
they eat chili and
all the cheese in the fucking world, and they wonder why they get fat.
What is that place? There's somewhere where they have a different style of chili. Skyline chili,
Ohio. Yeah,
that's in Ohio.
Yeah.
It looks like shit.
It
man.
tastes so good.
Really?
Yes.
You've had it?
Yeah.
It's on spaghetti, isn't it?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of it.
No.
We used to have Skyline chili dip, which was cream cheese, then chili, then cheese, and you just dug it out with Fritos.
No, I saw a place that.
When I lived in Ohio, they would talk about Skyline chili, and then there's this guy I worked with, and he was like, anytime I need to clean my insides out, I go and get Skyline chili.
The old colon scrub brush.
This is what I saw. Oh, there's my guy Luigi. Free Luigi.
I typed in Hunter S. Thompson. Why is Luigi coming up?
Because he's the man. That's why. Hell yeah. I want more CEOs to get killed. And you can keep that in, Blake.
This was my. I was watching Zoolander the other night, and I had not seen Zoolander in a very long time, and forgotten that this is the plot of Zoolander. Just getting sexy people just to go murder, and then they think they're dumb, and they're just like, "Oh, you let the dummy live."
No one thinks Luigi's dumb. That man was the valedictorian of his high school.
Oh, that's right. See, I just got blindsided by the abs, and I was like, "Oh."
I was
hot,
so
golden
pissed
retriever.
when that picture came out.
Oh, you choose this one? Nice. The abs, cool. When that came out, I was just leaving the gym, and I was like, motherfucker. I went back inside. I kept going. I was so mad. This is the guy. This is the guy. You're
That's the
fucking
guy,
kidding.
man.
I like. Look at that's. I see why the women are into this guy. Look at that passion and that jawline. He's a hunky man.
It's great.
He looks like Benny Blanco, but on Ozempic.
Yeah, he does need a little waxing and threading right there in the middle.
He's in jail.
Well, do they not have a guy in there for that?
No.
Well, then I don't know what to say.
You think
Grab some glass and
there's
fucking get that off.
salons in there.
Well, I don't want to look at someone's fucking unibrow the whole time.
That would be your peak as a hairdresser. You'd be shaving dudes in prison.
Be acting like Hank Azaria.
You're gonna do
Birdcage.
threading in prison.
You know, there are some Italians that would love me and revere me. I
I personally will not go to a barber if he has not been to prison. That's just my rule.
It's funny you say that. I had a guy that I found out later into my tenure of going to see him that he was in prison, which I should have known. This is on me.
All of the best barbers learned how to cut hair while in prison.
Right, because they had less tools, so they had to get good at it.
Shout out my barber, Anthony.
Hell yeah, what'd he do? If we're allowed to talk about it.
Can't talk about it.
Well, I can't. Mine was some sort of like armed robbery. That's what he went away for. His name was Ray Ray.
Yeah.
And Ray Ray looked like, well, to bring this back up, he looked like Wilson Fisk from Daredevil.
Hell yeah.
He was just a big fat dude, and he would set his pinky knuckle, which weighed like 5 pounds, into like the divot of my temple, and that's how he'd fade up my lines.
Yeah.
And like it would hurt. Like it would feel like he was punching me in the temples. Like, yo, Ray, can you lighten up? And he's like, what? And I was like, nothing. No, never mind.
Nothing. Go harder.
Because he'd close his eyes, and I'd see his eyelid
Yeah.
tattoos. I was like, oh my god.
What'd they say?
You're gonna die soon, fat boy. They could have said anything. That's what they meant.
That's so cool.
If he closed his eyes, you knew Ray Ray was coming for your ass.
Said no regrets.
Yeah, and he'd give you a fucking back massage, but it would fuck you up more than heal you.
What the fuck?
Like,
What kind of barber were you going to?
one that I couldn't
gay
stop
one?
going to because he knew where I lived at that point. I was scared of Ray Ray.
Would he come to your house and give you back massages?
No, but he made us give us our address. I was like, why are you doing this? He's like, if you're in the Heritage Hall or something like that in college, you can get cheaper. So put in your address. I was like, yes, sir.
He would go to his house.
I don't think you went to a barber, but
I don't know where I went, but he did a decent job for $30 and scaring me shitless. Like, he was a large man. Like, he looked like you two, one of y'all ate the other,
yeah,
and then went to prison after that, and then came out and cut my hair.
yeah.
It was he was a fun guy.
Dude, I used to get $8 haircuts in the Navy on base.
How did those turn
Dude,
out?
they
Just
would.
flat
It
tops?
was a flip of a coin. They would either fuck it up or it would be all right.
You're done. Get out of here. Go. You got the Roger Staubach. Go.
Yeah, it sounds like you got your money's worth. Like,
$8, man.
Yeah, at that point, just learn how to cut your hair yourself.
No, we used to have kids in the barracks that would cut hair,
yeah.
and yeah, I never trusted them.
That's my roommate did that, and my roommate learned how to cut hair on my head, and they would charge other people. So that was nice. He figured out how to bald fade people on my head, and he messed up a couple times, so I just wore more hats.
Hey, man, you got to learn.
Yeah, but we had that dude and a dude named Lake, but then Lake started selling cocaine, so we stopped going to Lake.
Unless you needed cocaine, then
I didn't need it, but there were a couple guys in the hall that went Lake's direction. Then they pointed guns at me, and now we're not friends anymore.
What?
It's a long story, but now I have less friends because there are people that have pointed guns at me.
yeah, man, don't point guns at your friends.
Yeah. If you learn anything from this special, then I don't know how, but
Yeah, from this holiday special, we have a message. Don't point guns at your friends.
Can I say I am shocked that we did make it to the second Christmas special? We didn't get canceled, or we didn't give up.
yeah, that's true.
Who was on the first Christmas special?
Just me and him.
Yeah, the first Christmas special was our first solo, and that was like 30 minutes long, and we talked about me boxing, and
I think I did listen to that.
yeah, and I hate that one a lot because it was the one I just got back from the gym, and I was in a tank top, and I looked like a fucking douchebag.
That was like our first big clip, though, because we talked about Co Wenzel.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Do you know who Co Wetzel is at all? He's a country artist, but it was
like
more like Southern rock.
Oh, okay.
I had accidentally seen him like 6 times at Tarleton because he was always there. That's where he went to school.
How do you accidentally see someone 6 times?
Country chicks get drunk and then want to go to concerts.
It sounds like you
follow.
were like his biggest fan.
No, he was just always there. He was not getting any support or traction outside of Stephenville for a living.
He probably had his angel numbers.
That's true. Did you?
Mm-hmm. I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry. I remembered us talking about angel numbers earlier, but I didn't get it.
I didn't either. Hey, man, let Blake have it.
He's really good at stumping me, and it makes me feel bad. I'm like, God damn it,
you
I'm
just got to
dumb.
play with it, man.
What was the one from the Homa episode that we were trying to figure out?
God damn. I don't remember.
It was out there, buddy.
You got to take an improv class, man. You got to learn how to yes and.
No, but...
See, that's the exact opposite of what you should be doing.
See, you got to get quick. You got to start taking Adderall.
It's not even about being quick. You just got to keep going
that was
with the bit.
quickness. I said no, but on purpose.
I know. You think I don't know that? I know comedy.
No,
All
it was the Gooble Gobble. That's what it was.
No, it wasn't that, because then we watched that, and I've shown that to CAIN, so he knows what you're talking about.
Oh, Jesus, Blake. I know more about you than I want to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was a good one.
He's trying to get me canceled.
He is, man.
So
I'm trying to make him famous. Like
by getting me canceled.
exactly.
He admitted it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Here's the thing. Getting me canceled does fine online, but it does not allow me in comedy clubs anymore, and that's where I want to be. But he said, like, I'm just going to take all the clips and start putting them on my own YouTube page. And I go, what clips? And he goes, the ones that we can't put online. I go, the burn pile? You're going to put the burn pile on YouTube? You haven't burned those yet? Please get rid of them.
funny.
Those can't see the light of day.
No, keep those. Put them on a hard drive.
Well, thankfully, he lost a lot of them. Wait, no, not a lot of them. Just the Casey episode.
Yeah, that one was bad.
That one was 45 minutes of burn pile.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bad fat tits, baby.
It wasn't even the bad fat tits, which was a bad part. You guys started roasting, like,
Who?
mentally challenged people.
When?
You guys started looking at picture, like, the bad fat tits turned into mentally challenged people with
We were
bad
very
tits.
What?
And maybe
That's why I have the keyboard now.
That's a lesson to learn. We've been drinking water this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. That's why I've been less funny, but not getting in as much trouble.
I love sobriety.
It's good, buddy.
I do.
It's good.
It's good.
You're actually like sober. Oh no, you drink a little.
I'm not a sober person. I don't
Right.
like putting labels on shit.
Right.
But no, I've never done any drugs, and I drink every once in a while, but I'm not like
You're not a drinker.
It's not like I'm anti-drink. I don't know.
Have shit to do.
It's just like I've never been like, oh, we got to drink tonight. I got to get fucked up.
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time, but I'm glad I'm not anymore. I had 3 tequilas on Saturday, and that next morning was tough waking up.
I drank this past weekend, Friday night, and like not a lot, just like a little bit, and I woke up feeling like shit on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't have time to wake up.
And I was like, I didn't even get drunk. I have to have a headache the rest of the day.
What were you drinking? Were you drinking like fruity stuff?
I don't know, whatever they gave me.
Ooh.
I haven't-
some bottle service.
What does that mean? No, I didn't get bottle service.
Let me play you up.
No.
King got bottle service.
I mean, I have got bottle service before, but not this past weekend.
You gotta let him lie. Yes and me. I got a yes and Blake. You got a yes and me.
Yeah, not when it comes to lying about my life.
Come on, lie a little. Lie longer.
You want me to lie?
Yeah, let's lie.
All right, I'll lie.
Let's go.
Go ahead. Start it off.
I enjoy my stand-up.
I enjoy your stand-up too.
Is it my turn?
I knew it was coming too, and it still hurt. Blake, your turn.
I got a rim job from Benny Blanco.
What? I thought you were gonna roast somebody.
No, I thought we were just doing lies.
We're just doing lies.
We're
Man.
just doing lies.
Yeah.
I did a great job this episode.
I'm being genuine here. I think you did. Yeah.
By the end of every episode, I feel like I could have done better. This has been a very fun episode. I love having you on, but
You are up there, one of our favorite
Oh,
guests.
thanks, man. I'm very sleepy.
I'm very sleepy. I was running from a mic.
I just, I've been real sleepy lately.
Have you gotten that checked out?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay,
It
that's
might
good.
be lupus.
No. I just think it's the winter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you actually do you go full grizzly bear? Do you want to just hunker down and eat food and lay in bed?
I didn't want to get out of bed today.
Yeah, with all the rain too.
Yeah, and then like even when I got home from work, I was still like, I don't want to go anywhere.
I know. Me and my dad just built a whole new bed frame, and I haven't wanted to leave it the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm fucking beat.
Yeah, man. Life is tiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you should pay us more money to come out and do private shows for y'all, and then just pay us lots of money so that way we can afford to sleep some, so we don't have to keep our fucking shitty ass jobs.
Yeah, if I didn't have my day job, I'd have so much free time.
We start doing really fucked up podcasts.
No.
And we put them on a Patreon.
Mm.
And we make money that way.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just people paying $5 to then cancel me, because then they can just get it from there.
No, then we sue them because they can't. What are they going to do?
Is that how that
Steal our
works?
shit? And then, yeah, they can't. We copyright it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like we trap a trapper in this, and this is how we get paid.
Okay.
We start making some obscene shit.
Wow.
Then wait.
I feel like this is a y'all thing. I think y'all should really do this.
I am looking at you and saying we. I do mean Blake. I did not expect you to.
Yeah,
jump
no,
in on
I don't
that
want to be a part of that. I think I just want to continue to do stand-up comedy at my regular rate.
Just keep the same trajectory you're on.
Yeah. I want to keep moving up. Book me. I'm looking into the camera. I like doing this.
My trajectory's a little slower, so now we're trying to figure some things out. What stunts the growth a little bit?
I just want to keep working. That's all I care about. I just like doing stand-up comedy, and that's it.
Yeah, buddy, in a very sincere, not funny way, I'm very happy and proud of you. And proud of you sounds kind of gay, but I'm happy for you. I was even thinking about this on the way over, and I think this is of the best, and I mean this of good intention. I'm envious of your situation while still being very, very happy for you, and it's not like a negative envious.
No, I know.
Do I wish I was where you're at? Yeah, but we all go at our different pace, and I'm very happy that someone like you're getting the fruits of your labor. You're putting your shit in, and I'm happy to see you working every week. So
I appreciate it.
Please, if you're watching now, please go follow CAIN, and please go check out any show he does have coming up. If you'll go ahead and plug up your social media one more time so the people at home can find you again, and then check out what shows you got coming out.
Please follow me on Instagram. I want to hit 1,000 followers before the year ends. My Instagram is funnycain. That's FUNNYCAIN_. I post there whenever I do big shows. I post on my story all the time of upcoming shows. You can go to there's the highlights tab underneath, and I have upcoming shows listed on there.
CAIN is a tech whiz. He understands how to do all that stuff. So once you get to his Instagram page, it's very easy to navigate.
Yeah. You click the link in the bio. All the ticket links are there. All my social media is there. I really just want y'all to follow me on Instagram, but if you want to see me anywhere else, on Instagram, you can just click the link in my bio, and all my other socials are there. Also, the links to any tickets that I have for upcoming shows are there. I update it very regularly, to the point where I don't do my job at work sometimes because I'm worried about updating my Instagram page.
But hey, you're in that big cozy office, and no one can see what you're doing, so that's nice.
That's not in an office. I go to a secret room in in the job where I work, but still, just follow my Instagram. I'm currently at 950 Instagram followers, and I want to hit 1,000 before the year ends. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be cool if it did.
Hell yeah, buddy.
So,
and then hopefully by the time this drops, that'll help out too. But this, like we said, it's going to be Christmas Eve. So you've got your Kilkenny Thursday the 26th at DCC, and January 3rd and 4th, you're going to be at DCC again for the funniest the best stand-ups in Dallas.
Best stand-ups in Dallas
show. At 7:30 and 9:30, January 3rd and 4th at DCC. So come check that out.
4 shows total. Come see us. And that's going to be a great lineup.
Follow him at funnycain_, right?
Yes.
On Instagram.
CAIN.
Hell yeah. And then follow us at pbailey_comedy and Dingbat District Pod, both on YouTube, Dingbat District Pod on TikTok, and the Dingbat District Podcast on YouTube as well. We have a new episode dropping every single week and new clips dropping every single day, so go ahead and like and subscribe to the page so you can keep up with that. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.